Hello, good morning everybody. Myself Syed Mahbub Basha. Today let's have a quick revision on chapter 8 of first year, that is redox reactions. So these redox reactions are very fundamental reactions for electrochemistry, I mean electrochemical reaction. That's why study of these reactions is very important. In this chapter let's have a look on what do you mean by redox reactions and what are the types of redox reactions and how to balance the chemical reactions and all. Okay, let's have a quick revision. So in the beginning, what is redox reaction? Redox means it's a combination of two words. One is reduction and oxidation. Both process occurs simultaneously, hence one species is oxidized, another is reduced. So what is oxidation and what is reduction? We can express these two in three different versions, I mean three different definitions. So let's have a look. That is, oxidation means gain in oxygen or loss of hydrogen or loss of electrons. Reduction means loss of oxygen, gain in hydrogen or gain of electrons. So these are the three different ways of expressing redox reactions, I mean oxidation and reduction particularly. So next, oxidation and reduction. In terms of oxidation, gain of oxygen in a species. Example, magnesium is oxidized to MgO. Here, oxygen is added to magnesium. Reduction, loss of oxygen in a species. Example, H2O is reduced to H2. That means oxygen has been removed. So that is reduction. So note, it's the gain or loss of oxygen, not O2 minus. So next, oxidation or reduction in terms of hydrogen. Oxidation, loss of hydrogen in a species. Example, H2O is oxidized to O2. Here H2O is oxidized to O2 means H2O you have hydrogen, that means loss of hydrogen in a species. In H2O we have removed hydrogen. Okay. Next, reduction, gain of hydrogen in a species. Example, O2 is reduced to H2O2. Here we have a note, it's the gain or loss of H, not H plus. Oxidation and reduction in terms of electrons. That means we have a shortcut for a oil rig. Oil rig is a short form to remember oxidation and reduction in terms of electrons. Oil means oxidation is loss of electrons. Rig means reduction is gain of electrons. That is in detail, that is oxidation, loss of electrons in a species. Example, magnesium is oxidized to MgO. Here Mg, it's having 12 electrons. It has lost 2 electrons to acquire the electrons, that is 10, so that its charge became 2 plus. That means Mg 2 plus. It indicates that 2 electrons has been lost. So next, reduction, gain of electrons in a species. Example, O2 is reduced to H2O2. O from 8 electrons per O in O2 2 minus. Next we have one more, that is oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Oxidizing agent means an oxidizing agent is a chemical species that causes the other reactant in a redox reaction to be oxidized, and it is always reduced in the process. A reducing agent is a chemical species that causes the reactant in a redox reaction to be reduced, and it is always oxidized in the process. So now one more we have, that is oxidizing and reducing agent. Remember, an oxidizing is itself reduced when it is oxidizes something. A reducing agent is itself oxidized when it is reduces something. 2 Mg plus O2, it gives 2 MgO. Here Mg is oxidized and thus is the reducing agent. So O2 is reduced and thus is the oxidizing agent. Next, we have one more level of understanding this one, that is in terms of oxidation state. Oxidation means gain in oxidation state in a species. Example, magnesium is oxidized to MgO. Here Mg from oxidation state 0 to plus 2 in Mg2 plus. Reduction, gain of electrons in a species. Example, O2 is reduced to H2O2. So O from 0 oxidation state to it acquires a oxidation state that is minus 1 in O2 2 minus. Here we have a small note, that is oxidation states are always written in x or minus x, I mean plus x or minus x, never just x or x minus. You should mention whether it is plus or minus. Example, oxidation state of Mg in MgO is plus 2, not 2 or minus 2. You have to mention. So next we have some of the common oxidation states of some elements. In case of first one, that is any elements, example Fe, O2, S state in its native state, so they have zero oxidation state. Okay. Next, oxygen in any compound minus 2 except in peroxides, example H2O2 or Na2O2. In this particular two examples, we have oxidation state of oxygen is minus 2. Then oxygen atoms has oxidation state of minus 1 are in F2O. That means it depends upon the electronegativity of the elements. In case of F2O, fluorine is more electronegative than oxygen. So that's why here the oxidation state of oxygen is minus 1. Then oxygen atom has oxidation state of plus 2. Fluorine in any compound, that is minus 1 being most electronegative, it is always having minus 1 is its oxidation state. Hydrogen in any compound, plus 1 except in metal hydrides, example NaH, then hydrogen atom has oxidation state of minus 1 as metals have a greater tendency to lose electrons. Chlorine, bromine, iodine, negative oxidation state if bonded to less electronegative element. So example NaCl, then Cl is minus 1. Positive oxidation state if bonded to more electronegative element, example ClO minus. Then Cl is having plus 1, and then in case of ClO3 it is Cl is plus 5 is the oxidation state. So now let's have a look on this reaction. So here we have a one redox reaction, that is MnO4 minus plus 5 Fe2 plus 8H plus. It gives Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus 4 H2O. Here let have a look, that is which element undergoes oxidation and which one undergoes reduction and which one is acts as reducing agent and oxidizing agent. Let the oxidation state of Mn be X, thus in MnO4 minus X plus 4 minus 2 it gives minus 1, then X will be plus 7. So like this, if you see Fe is having plus 2 and Mn is having 2 plus and Fe is having 3 plus is the oxidation state in this balanced chemical reaction. So here manganese is reduced from oxidation state of plus 7 in MnO4 minus 2 plus 2 in Mn2 plus, while iron is oxidized from oxidation state of plus 2 in Fe2 plus 2 plus 3 in Fe3 plus. So that means here it undergoes both the reaction, that is oxidation and reduction. So we have different types of redox reactions like combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction and all. But here we have one special redox reaction that is called as disproportionation reaction. So what do you mean by disproportionation reaction? A disproportionation reaction is a redox reaction in which one species is simultaneously oxidized and reduced. In this only one species, it has to undergo both oxidation and reduction. So then that redox reaction is called as disproportionation reaction. Here we have one example, that is Cl2 plus 2OH minus. It gives ClO minus plus Cl minus plus H2O. Here chlorine in its native state, it is having a zero oxidation state. So in case of ClO minus, Cl is having plus 1 and anyhow Cl gives minus 1. So if you see in this reaction, Cl is having a different oxidation state like 0, plus 1 and minus 1. That is chlorine is simultaneously reduced from oxidation state of 0 in Cl2 to minus 1 in Cl minus and oxidized from oxidation state of 0 in Cl2 to plus 1 in ClO minus. That means one element itself undergoes both oxidation and reduction, and it is having different oxidation states. That means the type of redox reactions are called as redox reactions. So we have one more, that is non-redox reactions. That means the oxidation state of the elements remained unchanged in the following reaction. That means there is no change of oxidation state. NaOH plus HCl, it gives NaCl plus H2O. If you see, the elements which are present in these reactions have not changed their oxidation state. That means they have not undergone any oxidation or reduction. Such reactions are called as non-redox reactions. Now let's see some of the MCQ questions. That is first one, 2CuL, it gives Cu plus Cu, sorry, 2CuI, it gives Cu plus CuI2. The reaction is redox, neutralization, oxidation, reduction. See, in the reaction 2CuI, it gives Cu plus CuI2. In CuI, the oxidation state of Cu is plus 1, and in case of Cu, it is in native state, elementary state. That means it is having the oxidation state that is 0. In case of Cui2, its oxidation state is plus 2. So oxidation and reduction both occur, so the reaction is redox. So option A is the right answer. So now let's have a second question, that is, when sodium metal is dissolved in liquid ammonia, blue color solution is formed. The blue color is due to, we have an option, that is due to solvated Na plus ions, solvated electrons, solvated NH2 minus ions, or fourth one we have, that is solvated protons. So for this we have some theory. Let's see that when sodium metal is dissolved in ammonia to form colored solution, dilute solutions are bright blue in color due to the presence of solvated electrons. So that is, an Na is dissolved in NH3, it gives NaNH3X, plus electrons are released. These electrons are responsible for that blue color. That's why the option is solvated electrons, option B. Next, following reaction describes the rusting of iron. 4Fe plus 3O2, it gives 4Fe3 plus 6O2 minus. Which one of the following statement is incorrect regarding this reaction? This is an example of redox reaction. Option B, metallic iron is reduced to Fe3 plus. Option C, Fe3 plus is an oxidizing agent. And option D, metallic iron is a reducing agent. So here Fe, it has changed its oxidation state to Fe3 plus. That means metallic iron is oxidized to Fe3 plus is the correct answer out of these 4. Next question, in the following reaction 2Br2 plus 6CO3 2 minus plus 3H2O, it gives 5Br minus plus BrO3 minus plus 6HCO3. So options are bromine is oxidized and carbonate is reduced. Option B, bromine is reduced and water is oxidized. Option C, bromine is neither reduced nor oxidized. Option D, bromine is both reduced and oxidized. So here out of these 4, the correct option is option D, that is bromine is both reduced and oxidized, because here we have a look at solutions. 3Br2, it's in elementary state, its oxidation state is 0, plus the 6CO3 2 minus plus 3H2O, it gives 5Br minus, that is minus 1, and BrO3 minus, here the oxidation rate of Br is plus 5 plus 6HCO3. So here Br is having a oxidation state of 0, -1 and +5. In this reaction, bromine is oxidized as well as reduced. So that's why option D, bromine is both reduced and oxidized. So let's have a look on next question, that is select the compound in which iron is in lowest oxidation state. So here we have four options, that is K4FeCN6 and FeCO5, Fe2SO4 thrice and FeCl3. If you see here the options, so if it dissociate first one, that is 4K plus 1 and FeCN6, it is minus. And in case of FeCO5, CO is in zero oxidation state, iron is in zero oxidation state. So in carbonyl metal, metals are in zero oxidation state. So next option C, Fe2SO4 thrice, here Fe3 plus and SO4 2 minus. And in case of D, FeCl3, that means Fe3 plus and Cl minus. So lowest oxidation state will be occurred in option B, that is in FeCO5, because iron is in zero oxidation state. As I already told you, in carbonyl metals, metals having zero oxidation state. Next one, electrochemical equivalent of an element is 0.0003292. Its equivalent mass is. To calculate equivalent mass, we must know electrochemical equivalent into Faraday's constant. This is the formula. So here we have four options. Before going to options, let's calculate that. Equivalent mass is equal to 0.0003292 into 96,500. It comes around 31.78. So in these options, we have D is the option, that is 31.78. So next, the most stable oxidation states of manganese in various media is, manganese exhibit a maximum oxidation state up to +7. So here we have a options, that is +2, +4, +6 and +7. The answer is +7, because the most stable oxidation states of manganese in any media are +2 and +4. Next, statement 1. Oxidation state of hydrogen is +1 in H2O while -1 in CaH2. Statement 2. CaH2 is a metal hydride, and for hydrides, hydrogen is assigned the oxidation number of -1. To judge the answer for this question, we must know the oxidation state concept. So here the options are, both statement 1 and statement 2 are true, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. So that means here statement 1 and statement 2 are both are correct, and statement 1's is reason is statement 2 statement. That's why option A, both statement 1 and statement 2 are true, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. If you see the remaining options, it is having differences. So next, the reaction 3ClO minus, it gives ClO3 minus plus 2Cl minus is an example of, as I already told you, here if you see the reaction, chlorine having 3 different oxidation states. That means oxidation number of Cl in ClO minus changes from +1 to +5 and -1. So that means +1, +5 and -1. So that indicates it's a type of disproportionation reaction. So it's all about a quick revision on redox reactions. So go through this and read once again the full chapter so that it will help you. So if you have this chapter in your mind, it will be helpful for your second year chapter, that is electrochemistry, because it's a base for that one. Thank you.